who's back? Hey you guys, it's Talia here. It's no secret, I've been posting up pictures from my surgery all over Instagram. And today, I am finally able to share with you my entire journey. Today, I am excited to finally be able to share with you my first plastic surgery experience. For 26 years, I've been wanting rhinoplasty. Yes, even in my mother womb, I knew this is what I wanted to get done. And when you have had a thought simmer in your head for as long as I did, you're going to have done a lot of research. In July of 2017, I reached out to Grand Plastic Surgery via WhatsApp. And through there, I had an online consultation with Sue. After communicating for 2 months and I was absolutely sure that this is what I wanted to get done, I booked my flight for Seoul. The Grand is called the Grand for a reason. It is absolutely majestic. They have walls of just celebrities that they have worked on, and I really wanted to be one of those success stories too. I got to meet Dr. Ryu. He is the main surgeon in charge of the hospital. After examining my nose, he then selected Dr. Yoon for me. I was told by Dr. Ryu that I had a deviated nose, so it might be a difficult case. But I have seen a lot of Dr. Yoon's work, so I had no doubts whatsoever about tomorrow's surgery. All that was left for today was signing paperwork along with making my payments. After consultation, I was free for the night to enjoy Seoul. However, I was told to fast after 10 p.m. So that means no drinking or eating, so there goes my plan of drinking soju and eating Korean barbecue. But it was definitely for the best. And today is the day of my surgery! Here I am, changed into my robe, preparing for surgery. I had to come an hour early to consult with Dr. Yoon about my nose. By now, I was super hungry and dehydrated. Can you see how chapped my lips are? The Grand took before and after pictures of me, and literally from every angle. Looking at the before and after and now, I can see so much change in myself. When I finally got to meet Dr. Yoon, he asked me what I wanted, and then he also gave his own advice and comments, which shows me how brilliant as well as experienced he is. Here, Dr. Yoon is explaining my case to me, and he's talking to me about symmetry and how, because of my deviated nose, either way it's going to still be crooked, but it's just depending on how you look at it. He definitely knows his skill and his art, so I really appreciate it. I didn't really want a taller nose, but I did want a higher tip with my nose and smaller alar. So right now, Dr. Yoon is just making marking on my nose and preparing me for surgery. I knew they had to tape down my eyes, so I brought my own cotton ball so they can tape it over. That way it doesn't rip off my lashes. The night before coming in here, I was really nervous. And then even coming in here and then seeing my cameraman and everyone, I was super nervous. But then when I finally talked to the doctor, he seemed very knowledgeable in everything. So I'm excited now. Still nervous, but not as nervous as before. So I just can't wait to see what my outcome is. Oh my goodness, this is literally right after surgery. I was so high that I was making no sense in whatever I was saying. Check out this clip right here.
Can you take me?
Huh? To the hotel? Do you think you can go?
Day 1, I didn't really have a lot of pain. The only thing that was bothering me a lot was the fact that I couldn't breathe out of my nose. I had bandages and cotton balls in my nose that they won't remove the cotton balls for 4 days, so I think that was my main concern. But as far as pain, not really. I just had a big bump on my head. Hey you guys, it's Talia here. Today is day 2 post-surgery. I still have these cotton balls in my nose. I don't get them removed until day 4, but it's pretty gross, you guys. Like, I can see the blood spilling out of it and stuff. Maybe it's old blood or something, but it's very uncomfortable. Like, and that ball of swell that was right here, I felt like everything that was swollen went downwards. So my face is like really big and everything too. But I cannot wait for day 3 and day 4. See you guys into that. Hey you guys, today is day 4 finally. Today is the day I finally get to take off these bandages that's been bothering me for 4 days. I can't smell anything. I don't even know sometimes if I smell good or smell bad, or if someone's really smelling. I guess it kind of makes you pretty grounded. Eating is really difficult. So today, after taking off all of this mess, hopefully things get a little bit better. I'm really excited.
Okay, good. The other side. Done.
Right now the nurse is mainly just cleaning up my nose really well. During all those 4 days I had a lot of dry up blood in my nose, so she was just ensuring that I got them all removed. It was really, I'm just a big baby, it wasn't that bad removing the cotton balls, but when it's in for that long it does kind of hurt, especially since my nose is really swollen. I don't think you guys realize how long I've been waiting. I have been waiting for such a long time, waiting for these stitches and the cast to come off, that when it finally happened, I did not realize how good it looked. Now looking at the video, I didn't realize that my nose was so pointy and beautiful. Now that it has deswelled a lot, I noticed that it is a lot more natural, but just looking back at the video and just seeing that I went through all this, it's so exciting and everything. Cannot believe I'm sharing all this.
Okay, done.
Guys, I look so happy. Today is day 5. So yesterday episode was insane. I cannot believe I finally got those cotton balls out of my nose. They were bothering me for so long. I couldn't breathe with them on. It was hard to walk around Korea in this heat too, with like a face mask to cover my face as well as those cotton balls. The worst part about it was eating and not being able to smell my food. Other than that, I've noticed all the swelling from here to mid-face is completely gone, but like from mid-face down to my lower cheek and everything, it is still really swollen. I feel like I'm like a chubby bunny right now. Perhaps I just need to exercise more, because I did notice that the more I walk, as soon as I'm done with a walk or anything, my face is less swollen. So maybe that's what I need to do more. But other than that, see you tomorrow. Today is day 7 finally. Today I get to finally take off my cast up here. It's been really itchy these past few days. I keep wanting to take a toothpick and just stick it in there and just wiggle it a little bit, because it's really itchy and that really bothers me. But they're going to take off these bandages as well as my cast. Earlier they just cleaned up my nose a little bit for the doctor coming in. Oh. When Dr. Yoon lifted that cast off of my nose, it was absolutely amazing. I didn't even know then how good my nose actually looked. As I have told you guys previously, I have a deviated bone, so it's always going to be a little crooked. But also Dr. Ryu and Dr. Yoon already warned me that my case was going to be really difficult, since I had little to none cartilage at all. But look at my nose tip. That is incredible. It has to take a skilled surgeon to be able to do something like that. Even now I cannot stop looking at it. It looks so natural and beautiful. Today there was only a partial stitch removal. In about 7 more days will I have my final stitch removal. Even though I was told that my rhinoplasty case was difficult, little did I know how truly difficult it was. Dr. Yoon spent so much time working on my nasal tip. It turns out that I had little to none cartilage. Usually using cartilage from the septum is enough, but in my case I had to use both septum and ear cartilage, and even then it wasn't enough. Even now Dr. Yoon advised me to be gentle on my tip since it is very weak. Can you guys just see how truly happy I am? I am smiling from ear to ear. I wanted to listen to what he was saying, but I couldn't stop looking in the mirror because I was so happy with my result. He was trying to tell me that I shouldn't be poking the tip of my nose too much because you work a lot on the tip. But I was just too overwhelmed and too happy seeing the result that I've been waiting for 26 years that I couldn't really focus on what he was saying. But now watching the video and everything, he was definitely warning me to just be careful and take it easy. The nurse right now is just cleaning the rest of my nose after treatment, just to make sure I don't have any scars that's gonna be left over. They're also warning me to just be careful and take it easy on my tip since I also did an alar reduction as well. Service here is absolutely impeccable, down from the secretary to the front desk, and also especially the nurse and the surgeons. As you know, today is my final checkup, and I have another surgeon here cutting my final stitches before Dr. Yoon's come in and do a final checkup on me. Looking at my nose and how it definitely has de-swell a lot. It's not fully de-swell as to where, you know, you can't really see the result until 3 months later. But just taking it and seeing from what it was to where it is now, it's a definitely big change. Seeing how my nose was back then versus how it is now, and just knowing how difficult my case was, I am so happy, and I feel as if I was really lucky to have a doctor such as Dr. Ryu and his advice, and also Dr. Yoon and all of his experience. Hey you guys, today is my final checkup with the doctor. He's going to do my inner stitches under my nose as well as the stitches behind my ear, and after that I should be completely done. On the day of the final checkup, Dr. Yoon had another surgeon remove my final stitches for me on my ear and on my inner nose. It didn't really take too long, but obviously removing any kind of stitch is still very uncomfortable. As you can see, I'm making a lot of facial expression. By now you have seen that it should be around like almost 2 weeks. So my nose has de-swelled a lot, but it's not the final shape. I really like the look of how natural it looks, and it, even though it's not as tall as it used to be, I really like that it matches my face because it's not like I have a V-line or anything, you know?
So you still have some swelling, so you have to wait until swelling subsides.
그리고 조심하세요. 전화 플러스.
Okay.
한 석 달 동안은 그 말씀드렸지만 본인 연골이 워낙에 약해가지고 석 달 동안은.
Having Sue along with me translating everything from beginning to end as well made everything much easier as well. In this clip, I'm pretty much just asking Dr. Yoon if I should even be smiling. He told me that if I want to smile, go ahead and plug my nose just in case, since I did an alar reduction. It has been such an amazing journey. This has all been a total dream. Please comment below with a question for me, as I will be making an upcoming Q&A video in the upcoming week. I love you all. Until then, xin chào.